SwimOutlet.com delivers the best online shopping experience. With an extensive selection and the lowest prices, you're guaranteed to find the product you need. Here's what you get. Free shipping on all orders over $49. Free 1 to 2 day shipping on all orders over $99. All orders placed by 6 p.m. ship out the same day. Shop at SwimOutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Wednesday, September 19th, 2012. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. Today in the Finis Monitor from the University of Southern California is Haley Anderson and her coach, Catherine Vogt. Haley won the silver medal at the 2012 Olympics in the 10K open water swim and is beginning her senior year at USC. Haley and Catherine join us now from Los Angeles, Catherine on the left and Haley on the right. Ladies, good morning. How are you?
Morning, I'm great. How are you?
Good morning.
Doing great. So, Haley, I'm going to start with you. How easy has it been to go from winning an Olympic silver medal to being on the campus of USC trying to be a regular student?
It's been really easy because there's so many Olympians here that everybody does it. So
it's just kind of a normal thing. I'm an Olympian at USC.
Yeah.
Nobody pays any attention to you.
Kinda.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. Yeah, USC has that great tradition, and really, USC did really well. Catherine, as a coach, I mean, how does it feel to know that not only Haley but Rebecca and Ous, I mean, had some really good swims in London?
I mean, I think Haley's right. We kind of just come back and get right to business. So, you know, we live in the moment when you're there, and as a coach, you want to freeze it in time. But now that we're back, it's like, okay, we got to get focused on the next thing. So.
Now, Haley, if I understand this correctly, you're pretty new to open water swimming, correct? Like just barely a year, right?
I've been doing it for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years? Yeah.
2 years. That's still kind of relatively
Yeah.
new to the sport. I mean, compared to everybody else you were racing, I mean, there were some of those people were in the 2008 10K Olympic swim. So.
Yeah.
What was it? What enabled you to progress through the ranks and be able to get on the medal podium so quickly?
Well, with each race I did, I learned so much, and just kept getting better. And so even though I only did like 5 or 6 races before London, like 5 or 6 10Ks, I guess my learning curve was just really big. So.
And Catherine, when Haley started doing this open water swimming, did you ever get the sense that there was a possibility that, you know, she'd be able to fight with for a medal at the Olympics?
Yes, I think, you know, I always thought that she could win a gold medal. Obviously, each race she did, she got better and better. But I think the important thing is, like, she was really willing to learn and kind of have a love for the sport. And 10K, you can't really force anybody to learn to like it or want to do it. But I think, you know, she went to her first World Cup race and came back and just and loved it. And so I think that's when I knew, like, okay, this is, you know, I know she can be the best in the world. So.
Why is there all of a sudden this, well, I wouldn't say all of a sudden, but why has there been this kind of focus on open water at USC? What was it about open water swimming that made you and Dave Salo say, you know, this is something that we want to kind of, you know, put a focus on and put some swimmers on the Olympic team?
I mean, I wouldn't say there's like a focus on open water swimming. I mean, I train like a pool swimmer. I just do open water races. I mean, I train like an 800 freestyler, like all those pool swimmers, do a handful of open water practices and then do some races. So I wouldn't say there's like a specific emphasis on open water. It's just we happen to be pool swimmers that can do open water.
Yeah, and I would add on that, you know, I feel like Dave and I really focus on training for the pool and being the fastest possible swimmer that they can be. And then, you know, taking the individual and kind of like for Haley, focusing on her strengths in open water and what she needs to do. So we certainly don't carve a schedule around open water. We just try to do our best to balance it and make it fit.
So talk more about this training that you guys were doing. I mean, Haley and Ous, to be able to win medals and not have much time in the open water. How much time were you devoting to training them in open water versus pool training?
I mean, like I said, we really train in the pool. And I know for Ous, it was getting ready just to do one event at a time. So for him, it was the mile and then the 10K. They spent, what did we do? One swim in Long Beach?
Yeah, I think we did one practice before we both went like our separate ways, separate training camps. We did one practice together in the open water.
So
And
that seems to be kind of the norm, Catherine, going around with open water swimmers, is they're not putting a lot of focus on training in the open water, and they're staying in the pool. Is it just a matter of, if you're training for the 10K, you've got to increase their volume in order to be able to handle that longer swim?
no, I don't think so. I think for this cycle of the Olympics, like we knew London was going to be a fast race course and it was going to be flat water. So as a coach, it's more looking at the conditions and, working the strategy around that. And, for Haley, having the confidence that she's the fastest 800 swimmer in the race, and then the same for Ous. So, I feel like, we do enough training that we know they're fit. It's about, I think, being smart, and the course definitely set up well for both those athletes.
And Haley, the fact that the course was a little bit smoother, not out in the ocean or anything, do you think that kind of was an advantage for you, that you didn't have to worry about current and waves? All you had to really worry about was just traversing the course?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely more used. I haven't had too many races with like waves, currents, or chop. So definitely I was more used to a smoother course. So it helped.
And how did your sister Alyssa winning a gold medal in that 800 free relay motivate you to want to get a medal of your own?
Well, after I saw hers, I was like, well, she can't be the only one going away from this with the medal, so got to step up my game.
Yeah, that sibling rivalry always plays and comes into play, even if you're swimming different events, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So as I said before, this is your senior year at USC. You're coming in as the reigning NCAA champion in the 500, and now that you're the 10K champion, and it's kind of weird to say you're a 500 champion and at the Olympics winning the 10K, but how does this experience from the Olympics set you up for this senior year?
It's just gonna be a fun senior year, hopefully. Just to repeat what I did last year, or just to swim as best as I can. It definitely helps. It's a confidence boost, even though, it would be even more of a confidence boost if there was an actual 10K, like in college swimming, but
We chant 10K before the mile.
Yeah, yeah.
Just think that it's a 10K and you just have to stop after the first mile, that's all.
Yeah.
So, this women's team at USC is going to be a little bit different makeup. You don't have big star Katinka Hosszu kind of carrying the team, Catherine. What is kind of the mindset of how this team is going to either replicate or improve on how it did last season?
I think we're excited. We know we have a young team, but we got a great freshman class coming in. And so we have terrific leadership now from the senior class, and then I think we combine that with our freshmen. And just all around, we're excited to see, we know we're not going to replicate everything exactly the same, but different challenges are ahead of us, and maybe set some different goals. So.
Well, it's going to be a great season to watch you guys. Haley, congratulations again on the Olympics, and best of luck with your senior year. Catherine, congratulations to you as well, and we look forward to seeing you guys on deck soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so that's Catherine Vogt and Haley Anderson joining us from USC on today's edition of the Morning Swim Show. As always, we invite you to be a part of the conversation either on our article on swimmingworld.com or on Facebook or Twitter. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.